finally he got that big play to Loveland that kind of like really got the momentum going again and led to that was the big play that kind of led to the sort of avalanche at the end there. And
well, looking back at the game when it was winding down and it was clear that Michigan was going to win, and I was thinking about where the tide turned. There were a couple of plays, but I thought the dam kind of burst on that pass to Colston Loveland. Gator, you mentioned it earlier, and Bill, you mentioned it. That was a huge play in the game, and it feels like he's JJ's favorite target. Although Roman Wilson caught all the touchdowns, but Colston Loveland is such a weapon, and to get him over the middle and get him in the open field, I think you're right. I think that was the moment that the kind of started to break Washington's back.
Yeah, I mean, it was big play after big play that did it, and it's amazing. You have like 5 or 6 big plays and then nothing really the rest of the game, and it doesn't matter because those big plays were so big. 2 40-yard touchdown runs from Donovan Edwards, a 59-yard run from Blake Corum sets up a field goal. The 41-yard play to Colston Loveland. Roman Wilson had a 37-yard play. I mean, that's 5 plays of 37 yards or more for a team that only threw the ball for 140 yards, and
right.
ran the ball for an 8-yard average because of all those big plays. I mean, 300 yards in the ground is special. 2 running backs going over 100 yards, basically having that at halftime. Very impressive with what they did. And we talked about it. Is this going to be old smash mouth football where they're going to try to run the ball? You mentioned yesterday when we talked about it on the air. Do you think it's going to be more Blake Corum, 25-yard rushing Blake Corum as opposed to, 14-carry Blake Corum? And I agree with you. They were smart. They tried to veer away from that a little bit and get the passing game going. Kang was upset. He texted me last night, like, what are they doing? They're running the ball. Why not keep running it? I agreed with him. Just keep running the ball. You're gashing them right at the gut. And then they got back to it, and they obviously salted it away.
Blake did finish with 21 carries in the game, but it's funny. I made the comment in the broadcast in the fourth quarter. It's probably not what they're trying to do, but the question is, can they make this 7-point lead hold? Because it felt like the offense wasn't going to do anything, but just like the Rose Bowl, it was a quiet third quarter, and then the fourth quarter. When they needed to make plays, they did offensively and came up with some important fourth quarter drives. 248-539-9797. Ariel next.